Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Scott Thomas along with Charles Cookie Koger on Madison County Cable's coverage of Huntsville Eagle basketball. We greet you tonight from the Court of Champions at Shiloh Christian Schools in Springdale for the semifinals of the 2015 1-4A Senior High District Tournament. This semifinal matchup features your Huntsville Eagles entering with an overall mark of 26 wins and 2 losses against the Lincoln Wolves, entering with an overall record of 15 wins, 13 losses. About ready to introduce the starting lineups tonight.
And now for the starting lineups. First for our visiting team on the scoreboard, the Lincoln Wolves. .58 senior, number 10, Alec
Starting
Pitts.
for Lincoln tonight, number 10, Alec Pitts.
6'2", junior, number 12, Garrett
Number 12,
Blankenship.
Garrett Blankenship.
5'10", junior, number 3, Ronnie Castaneda.
Number 3, Ronnie Castaneda.
5'10", senior, number 4, Cord McCaslin.
Number 4, Cord McCaslin.
And 6'9", senior, number 33, Shandon B. Goldman.
Number 33, Shandon Goldman. And now here's the starting 5 for your conference champion, Huntsville Eagles.
For the home team on the scoreboard, the Huntsville Eagles. 6'1", sophomore, number 14, Jack Eaton.
Starting for the Eagles, number 14, sophomore Jack Eaton.
6'1", junior, number 12,
Number
River
12,
Gosfiner.
Number 12, junior River Gosfiner.
6'4", senior, number 43, Jose Aguilar.
Number 43, Jose Aguilar.
6'5", senior, number 25, Caleb.
Number 25, senior Caleb Kirk.
And 6'2", senior.
And senior number 5, Drew Garrett. Your coaches for tonight's game, the head coach of the Lincoln Wolves is Tim Rich. The Wolves enter with an overall record of 15 wins, 13 losses. They're the number 5 seed in the 1-4A conference. Huntsville Eagles under head coach Jim Stafford enter with an overall mark of 26 wins and 2 losses. The number 1 seed and the conference outright conference champions in the 1-4A. Lincoln advances a point with 2 wins, 71-59 over Berryville, and then 55-50 over Shiloh Christian. This is Huntsville's first game here in the 1-4 districts, and the tip is won by the Eagles. River Gosfiner will bring it into the forecourt. Left free throw line extended to Jack Eaton. Back between the circles, Gosfiner. Ball's reversed now to Drew Garrett. Garrett up on the point to Caleb Kirk. Kirk, left side forward to Eaton. Eaton up on the point, Gosfiner. Gosfiner looks dry, drops it back left side now to Eaton. Left corner now, Gosfiner. Eaton now. Eaton up on the point now to Kirk. Inside Jose Aguilar. Wheel shoots and gets it. Jose Aguilar with the first basket of the ball game. Huntsville leading Lincoln 2-0. There's 7:20 remaining first quarter. Cord McCaslin with possession. Ronnie Castaneda. Baseline Shandon Goldman out of bounds off Goldman. It'll be Huntsville basketball. Here comes some pressure now from the Wolves. Ball's inbounded now to River Gosfiner. Right back to Eaton. Down to Gosfiner. Gosfiner back to Eaton now. Eaton will work it in the forecourt. Right wing to Caleb Kirk. Kirk up top now. Gosfiner. Ball's reversed now to Jack Eaton in the left corner. Eaton. Still in possession. On the point now. Caleb Kirk. 3 shot up. Off the mark. No good. Rebound pulled by Shandon Goldman for Lincoln. And here comes Ronnie Castaneda back for the Wolves now. Castaneda reverses it toward McCaslin. Castaneda now. Left corner now to Alec Pitts. Garrett Blankenship at the free throw line. Blankenship driving, fouled on the play. Jose Aguilar charged with his first personal foul for Huntsville. First team foul against the Eagles. 2 free throw attempts for Garrett Blankenship for Lincoln. First shot up off the mark, no good.
On the line for Lincoln, number 12, Blankenship.
Blankenship's second free throw attempt on the way. He got that one. That's the first point of the game for the Wolves. Huntsville leads Lincoln 2-1. There's 6:28 remaining first quarter. Jack Eaton brings the ball in the forecourt now for the Eagles. Right wing, Drew Garrett, right back to Eaton. Reverses the ball now to Gosspiner on to Caleb Kirk. Left wing, now Gosspiner. Gosspiner will dribble up, now dribble on, cross into the paint. Ball tipped away. Gosspiner maintaining possession. River Gosspiner between the circles now. Drew Garrett on to Caleb Kirk. Back to Gosspiner now. Free throw line extended. 3 shot up off the back iron. No good. Rebound pulled by Jack Eaton. He shoots from 14 and hits it. Jack Eaton with his first basket of the ball game. He has 2 points. Huntsville leads Lincoln 4-1. There's 5:50 remaining first quarter. Garrett Blankenship to Shandon Goldman. Goldman steps back, shoots from 18. No good. Rebound chased down by the Wolves by Blankenship. Garrett Blankenship to Alec Pitts on to Cord McCaslin. Left corner 3 shot. No good. Rebound Jose Aguilar for Huntsville. Upload now to Jack Eaton, and the sophomore is on into the front court. Eaton towards left corner, Caleb Kirk. Kirk driving. Reverse layup, yes sir! Caleb Kirk's first basket of the ball game. He has 2 points.
2 points.
Huntsville leads Lincoln 6-1. There's 5:17 remaining first quarter. McCaslin into Shandon Goldman. Goldman up top to Alec Pitts. Free throw line, Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship on to Ronnie Castaneda, right sideline. Castaneda, guarded hard by River Gosspiner. Left wing now to McCaslin. Free throw line, Blankenship. Blankenship still with possession. Up top, Pitts. On to Goldman. Goldman, left corner, Castaneda, 3 shot up and good. Ronnie Castaneda, his first basket is a 3.
Ronnie Castaneda.
It's now a 6-4 lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. 4:40 remains here in the first quarter. There's Jack Eaton between the circles now. River Gosspiner, right side of the floor. Ball goes right corner. Drew Garrett, 3 shot up. You bet. Drew Garrett's first basket of the game is a 3. Huntsville leads Lincoln 9-4. There's 4:22 remaining first quarter. Ronnie Castaneda with possession. Reverses now to Garrett Blankenship. Right wing, Alec Pitts, 3 shot up and good. Alec Pitts, his first basket of the ball game is a 3. Huntsville leads Lincoln 9-7, 4:05 remaining first quarter. Jack Eaton with possession now for the Eagles. On now to River Gosspiner. Gosspiner to Caleb Kirk. He shoots from 17. Back iron and out. No good. Aguilar tips it out, but ends up with Alec Pitts with Lincoln. Up forward to Cord McCaslin. McCaslin with scoop. No good. McCaslin pulled his own board. He'll go to the line. Drew Garrett is charged with his first personal foul for Huntsville. Second team foul now against the Eagles. Cord McCaslin will have his first 2 free throw attempts of the ball game for Lincoln. McCaslin's first shot rattles out, no good. McCaslin's second shot. On the way now, he hit that one. Cord McCaslin, that's his first point of the ball game. Huntsville leads Lincoln 9-8. There's 3:44 remaining first quarter. River Gosspiner crosses the ball to Jack Eaton. Eaton on the forecourt. Right wing, Drew Garrett. Back up top now to Eaton. On the point to Caleb Kirk. Left wing, Gosspiner. Gosspiner. Right corner now to Eaton. Eaton up top to Garrett. Reverses it to Gosspiner. Gosspiner driving. Gosspiner with a stop now. Back up left wing now to Kirk. Kirk into Jose Aguilar. Aguilar, ball tipped away. It's up back with Drew Garrett for the Eagles. Reverses the ball to Caleb Kirk. Right side of the floor now, Jack Eaton. To River Gosspiner. Gosspiner. Garrett, 3 shot up. Back iron and out. No good. Rebound ball by Shandon Goldman for Lincoln. 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter here in the district semifinals. Huntsville leading Lincoln 9-8. Alec Pitts with possession. Crosses it, Ronnie Castaneda. Right wing now to Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship back up top, Castaneda to Alec Pitts. Pitts, Castaneda with it now. Castaneda to Pitts. He shoots from 17. No good. Rebound, River Gosfiner for Huntsville. Gosfiner with his eyes up court, gets the ball to Caleb Kirk. Kirk off to Jose Aguilar. He stops and pops. No good. Rebound, Drew Garrett. Garrett right back up with a block from behind by Goldman and pulled by McCaslin for Lincoln. Here's Ronnie Castaneda with possession. Castaneda right side, Garrett Blankenship into Shandon Goldman. Goldman lost it back to Castaneda. Up top, Alec Pitts with a 3 shot. Got it. Alec Pitts with his second 3 of the ball game. He's up to 6 points total. Lincoln leads Huntsville 11-9. 2 minutes remaining first quarter. River Gosfiner with possession. Gosfiner. Ball's reversed. Caleb Kirk left wing 3 shot up and good. Caleb Kirk his first 3 of the ball game. He's up to 5 points total. Huntsville leads Lincoln 12-11. 1:40 remains here in the first quarter. Garrett Blankenship, right free throw line extended. To Alec Pitts, to Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda dropping it back now to Cord McCaslin. Back to Castaneda. Right side for Blankenship with a 3 shot. No good. Rebound, River Gosfiner for Huntsville. Gosfiner. Up and now to Caleb Kirk. Kirk stops inside Jose Aguilar. Shot no good. Rebound pulled by Shannon Goldman for Lincoln. There's Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda spinning, still with possession. Castaneda comes out from underneath. Into the corner now. McCaslin back to Castaneda with 1 minute remaining here in the first. Garrett Blankenship, left wing Alec Pitts now. That now to Blankenship. Blankenship driving, shooting, and scoring. Garrett Blankenship is up to 3 points on the ball game now. Lincoln leads Huntsville 13-12. There's 41 seconds remaining first quarter. Here's River Gosfiner with possession. Gosfiner tipped away, taken away. Here comes Shannon Goldman back for Lincoln. Goldman. Left wing now. Alec Pitts 3 shot up. No good. Rebound pulled by Caleb Kirk for Huntsville. Kirk brings it onto the forecourt. Kirk will leave it back for River Gosfiner. 18 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Gosfiner guarded by Castaneda. Gosfiner with 10 seconds. Gosfiner dropping off Jose Aguilar. Yes, sir! Aguilar up to 4 points on the game now. 14-13 lead for Huntsville. Ball goes ahead, shot up, and good. That was by good Blankenship. Blankenship's up to 5 points. And that's the end of the first quarter from the Quarter Champions at Shiloh Schools in Springdale. The Lincoln Wolves up on the Huntsville Eagles 15-14. Back to the second quarter, play in just a second. This is Eagle basketball on Madison County Cable. Second quarter starting here at Shiloh Christian Schools in Springdale. This is the semifinals of the 2015 1-4A Senior High District Tournament. It's the Lincoln Wolves up on the Huntsville Eagles 15-14. It'll be Lincoln basketball to start the second quarter. The 5 on the floor for the Eagles remain the 5 starters. Number 5, Drew Garrett. Number 12, River Gosfiner. Number 14, Jack Eaton. Number 25, Caleb Kirk. And number 43, Jose Aguilar. 3 seniors, a junior and sophomore on the floor for Huntsville. Alec Pitts with possession. Right side, Garrett Blankenship. Into Shandon Goldman. Goldman to the 10, shoots and scores it. Shandon Goldman with his first basket of the ball game. He has 2 points. Lincoln leads Huntsville 17-14. There's 7:35 remaining here in the first half of play. Jack Eaton, left wing now. Up left of the point now to River Gosfiner. Right back to Eaton. Eaton with the ball fake. Inside to Jose Aguilar. Aguilar to the hole. Yes, sir! Jose Aguilar up to 6 points on the game now. Lincoln leads Huntsville 17-16. 7:13 remains here in the first half. Ronnie Castaneda with possession. Right free throw line saying Garrett Blankenship. Right corner now, Alec Pitts. Up top, Castaneda. Castaneda. The Pitts now, right side of the floor. That now Castaneda. The Blankenship just left of the point. Towards the left corner now, Shandon Goldman. Goldman still with it. Left wing now, Blankenship. Blankenship up on the point now, Cord McCaslin. McCaslin. Blankenship into Goldman. Goldman at actually a violation. A violation. Violation against the Wolves. Will be Huntsville basketball. Number 4, Christian Kane into the game now for the Eagles. And in the game now for Lincoln, our number 11, Dalton Barnum, along with number 15, Harrison Swain. Jose Aguilar to the hole, yes sir! Jose Aguilar up to 8 points on the game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 18-17. There's 6:14 remaining here in the first half of play. Gary Blankenship with possession. Off now to Shandon Goldman. Shot, no good, rebound pulled. It was an air ball pulled in by Caleb Kirk for Huntsville. Kirk, back now Christian Kane, right wing now, 3-point Jack Eaton. And a foul called against Lincoln. Shandon Goldman charged with his first personal foul for the Wolves. That's the first team foul of the half against Lincoln.
Foul call number 33, Shandon Biggie Goldman, his first foul. First team
ball
foul.
inbounded by the Eagles. In play Christian Kane, right corner Jack Eaton. Back up top to Kane, right back to Eaton. Inside to Jose Aguilar. Aguilar to Kel Kirk, he pulls up, shoots from 15, no good. Rebound pulled by Garrett Blankenship for Lincoln. Outlets now to Ronan Castaneda. Castaneda up top to Blankenship. Dalton Barnum into Shandon Goldman. Goldman step back, shoots it, no good. Rebound Caleb Kirk for Huntsville. Drops it back now to River Gosfinger, and the junior will bring it into the forecourt. Gosfinger with possession, dropping it off to Aguilar. Jose Aguilar. Back up top and goes to Gosfinger. Left free throw line extended. Christian Kane back to Gosfinger. Right side of the floor now Jack Eaton. Eaton, mid post Aguilar. Aguilar to the 10. And one! Garrett Blankenship charged with his first personal foul for Lincoln. Second team foul against the Wolves. And here comes Cord McCaslin back in the game for Lincoln. McCaslin replacing Blankenship. And Jose Aguilar at the line, checks an old-fashioned 3 for the Eagles. This is Huntsville's first free throw attempt of the ball game. Shot up by the senior, good. Jose Aguilar is into double figures now with 11. Huntsville leads Lincoln 21-17, 5:03 remains here in the first half. Ronnie Castaneda on to Harrison Swain. Swain looking to drive. Swain stops, pops, and gets it off the window. Harrison Swain with his first basket of the game. He has 2 points. Huntsville leads Lincoln 21-19, 4:45 remaining here in the first half. River Gospel in the right corner for the Eagles. Up top, Christian Kane. Kane. Left wing now, Jack Eaton. Into Caleb Kirk. Kirk to the 10. He's called for steps. It will be Lincoln basketball, 4:31 to go here in the first half. 21-19 lead for Huntsville over Lincoln, pardon me. Ball goes ahead now. Dalton Barnum. Ronnie Castaneda right back to Barnum. Left the point, Harrison Swain. On the court, McCaslin. Up on the point to Barnum. Barnum. Swain now with it. Swain keeping possession. Swain needs some help now. Between the circles, McCaslin. Right sideline now, Castaneda. Up to the point to Barnum. Free throw line extended, Swain. Castaneda on the point now. Looking to drive. Off to Swain in the corner. Swain driving on across, shooting and scoring. Harrison Swain up to 4 points on the game now. Huntsville and Lincoln are tied at 21 all, 3:45 remaining here in the first half. River Gospinger with possession for the Eagles on the point. Gospinger on now to Caleb Kirk. Kirk, right wing now, Christian Kane. Into Jose Aguilar, open hole! Jose Aguilar up to 13 points on the game now, and a timeout. Actually, an injured Wolf player, Harrison Swain, down underneath the basket. Swain helped out by head coach Tim Rich. And Alec Pitts and Garrett Blankenship back in the game now for Lincoln.
Alec Pitts, for Lincoln, Alec Pitts, number 10. And number 12, Garrett Blankenship.
Ball will be inbound by Alec Pitts for the Wolves. And play to Ronnie Castaneda, 3:25 remaining here in the first half. Huntsville leading 23-21 over Lincoln. Right sideline, it goes now to Dalton Barnum. Barnum on to Alec Pitts. Inside court, McCaslin. McCaslin back up to Pitts. Pitts with the runner, no good. Rebound, Jack Eaton for Huntsville. Here comes River Gosfiner back for the Eagles. Gosfiner, right side, right of the point now to Christian Kane. Kane, right corner now, Gosfiner. Gosfiner bringing it back now, looking to Jose Aguilar on the baseline. Aguilar back up top to Jack Eaton. Eaton, between the circles, Kane, right side of the floor now, Gosfiner. Gosfiner, up on the point now, Caleb Kirk. Kirk back down to Eaton. Eaton with possession, right free throw line, extended down to Kane. Crosses it back to Gosfiner into Caleb Kirk. Kirk to the hole, shot short, no good. Tipped by Kane, ends up back with Alec Pitts for Lincoln. 2:21 remaining here in the first half. And a 30-second timeout will be taken by Tim Rich for Lincoln. We'll keep it here. 2:19 remaining here in the first half of play. 23-21 is the lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. Here's a quick scoring summary. First for the Lincoln Wolves, Ronnie Castaneda has 3. Cord McCaslin with 1. Alec Pitts has 6. Garrett Blankenship has 5. Shandon Goldman has 2. Harrison Swain has 4. For Huntsville, Drew Garrett has 3. Jack Eaton with 2. Caleb Kirk with 5. Jose Aguilar leads all scores with 13. Winner of this game will play for the 1-4A District Tournament Championship tomorrow night at 7 o'clock right back here at Shiloh Christian Schools. As gets the winner of the second boys semifinal. That'll be between Pea Ridge and Prairie Grove. Here's Corey McCaslin with possession for the Wolves. Right side of the floor, Gary Blankenship. Back to McCaslin. Reverses it now to Alec Pitts. To Ronnie Castaneda. Right wing now, Blankenship. Blankenship looking to drive. Blankenship needing some help now. Back up top, Castaneda. 1:58 remaining here in the first half. Left side, Alec Pitts. On to Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship looking to drive. Stops, pops, no good. Rebound Jose Aguilar for Huntsville. Aguilar outlets it now, Christian Kane. Kane still with possession. Right corner now to Jack Eaton. Into Jose Aguilar. Aguilar strong to the 10. He'll go to the free throw line.
Good job, Jose. Good pass, Jack.
Shandon Goldman is charged with his second personal foul for Lincoln. 30 team fouls now against the Wolves. Jose Aguilar, 2 free throw attempts for Huntsville. Aguilar's first shot, good. Aguilar's second free throw attempt. On the way, back on and now. Caleb Kirk with the board. Kirk right back up with it. Yes, sir. Caleb Kirk up to 7 points on the ball game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 26-21. 1:24 remains here in the first half of play. Alec Pitts with possession. Right on the point now to Gary Blankenship. Left side, Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda, hesitation dribble to Blankenship. Stops and pops. No good. Rebound, Caleb Kirk for Huntsville. Leaves it off for River Gosfiner, and the junior point will bring it on ahead. Right wing now, Christian Kane. Right baseline, Caleb Kirk. Back now to Kane. On the point now, Gosfiner. Into Kirk at the free throw line. Kirk, right corner now, Kane. Into River Gosfiner. Gosfiner double teams. Brings it back up top now to Kane. Right corner. Gosfiner, 3 shot up. Long, no good. Rebound put by Goldman for Lincoln. With 43 seconds remaining here in the first half. Corey McCaslin pulls up along the left wing. McCaslin, right side of the floor, now Alec Pitts. Left of the point, now Gary Blankenship. On to Ronnie Castaneda, 3 shot up and good. Ronnie Castaneda's second 3 of the ball game. He's up to 6 points total. It's 26-24 lead now for Huntsville over Lincoln. 16 seconds remaining here in the first half. There's a Gosfiner with possession. Gosfiner backs it out now, 10 seconds. Gosfiner still with it. He's fouled from behind Castaneda. That'll be Ronnie Castaneda's first personal foul for Lincoln. 14 fouls against the Wolves.
His first foul, 14 foul.
Dalton Barnum. is back in the game for the Wolves, replacing Gordon McCaslin. 6.7 seconds to go.
In the game for the Wolves, number 11.
Into River Gospiner. Gospiner pulls up, shoots, and gets it. River Gospiner. His first basket of the game, he has 2 points. And that's the end of the first half of play from the defending champions, the Shiloh Christian Schools in Springdale. Here in the semifinals of the 2015 1-4A Senior High District Tournament. It's the Huntsville Eagles up on the Lincoln Wolves 28-24. We're back with the second half of play in just a second. This is Eagle basketball on Madison County Cable. Scott Thomas back with Charles Cookie Coger on Madison County Cable, about ready to start the second half of play from the Corda champions at Shiloh Christian Schools in Springdale. This is the semifinals of the 2015 1-4A Senior High District Tournament. It's the Huntsville Eagles up on the Lincoln Wolves 28-24. Here's a quick scoring summary. First for the Wolves, they were led in scoring by Alec Pitts. He had 6 points there in the first half. 5 points for Garrett Blankenship. Actually, 6 points scored by Ronnie Castaneda as well. 4 points for Harrison Swain. 2 points for Shannon Goldman. For Huntsville, they were led in scoring by Jose Aguilar. He had 14 points in the first half. He was 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. Caleb Kirk has 7 points. That includes a tray. Drew Garrett hit a trade for 3 points and 2 points each for River Gospiner and Jack Eaton. It will be Huntsville possession to start the second half of play. On the floor for the Eagles. On the floor for Huntsville, number 4, Christian Kane. Number 12, River Gospiner. Number 14, Jack Eaton. Number 25, Caleb Kirk. And number 43, Jose Aguilar. 3 seniors, a junior and a sophomore on the floor for the Eagles. Christian Kane with possession, and Jose Aguilar overshot him out of bounds. It'll be Lincoln basketball with 7:46 remaining here in the third quarter. And here's Garrett Blankenship on now to Gordon McCaslin. McCaslin on the point now, right side Blankenship into Shannon Goldman. Tipped away, Christian Kane, but he stepped on the baseline. It'll be Lincoln basketball, 7:32 remaining here in the third quarter.
Call for help, Jack.
Ball being inbound by Gordon McCaslin, right baseline for the Wolves. Up top to Alec Pitts.
Get up there.
Pitts, left free throw line extended to Garrett Blankenship.
Get up, River.
On to Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda to McCaslin. Gordon McCaslin. Right side Alec Pitts. Pitts to Blankenship. Blankenship with a little ball fake. Left side Castaneda. Castaneda off to McCaslin. He shoots a 3. No good. Rebound pulled by River Gospiner for Huntsville. Gospiner works it into the forecourt now for the Eagles. Left side of the floor now, Jack Eaton. Inside Jose Aguilar. Aguilar spins, shoots and scores it. Jose Aguilar, 16 points on the game now for the senior postman. Coming back now and a foul called against Alec Pitts will go along with 2 free throw attempts. Jose Aguilar charged with the second personal foul for Huntsville. It's the first team foul of the half against the Eagles. Alec Pitts at the line, his first 2 free throw attempts in the ball game for Lincoln. His first shot on the way, good. Pitts, second free throw attempt. On the way, that rimmed out, no good. Rebound pulled by Jose Aguilar. Alec Pitts has 7 points on the game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 30-25. There's 6:38 remaining here in the third quarter. Christian Kane left corner now for Huntsville. Back up top now, Jack Eaton reverses it to River Gospiner right of the point. Gospiner, left free throw line extended. Kane, 3 shot up, rattles home! Christian Kane with his first basket of the ball game, a 3. Huntsville leads Lincoln 33-25, 6:17 remains here in the first. I'll take away by Christian Kane. Kane on to Jack Eaton. Eaton dropping it off to Caleb Kirk. Ball tipped. Kane, Kirk right back to the foul from behind by Goldman. Shannon Goldman charged with his 3rd personal foul for Lincoln. First team foul of the half against the Wolves. And Caleb Kirk at the line, his first 2 free throw attempts in the game for Huntsville. First shot by Kirk up and good.
On the line for Eagles, number 25, Caleb Kirk.
Kirk's second free throw attempt on the way, nailed the ball. Caleb Kirk with 9 points on the game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 35-25, 6:03 remains in the third quarter. Ford McCaslin between the circles to Shandon Goldman. Goldman looking to drive. Goldman tipped away. Ball comes out to Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship on to Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda still in possession. Dropping it back now, Alec Pitts. On to McCaslin, right of the point to Castaneda. Blankenship with a 3 shot up, no good. Rebound Christian Kane for Huntsville. And somebody has blood on them. That Blankenship has blood on his jersey. And here comes Dalton Barnum back in replacing Blankenship.
Number 11, Dalton Barnum.
5:35 remaining here in the third quarter. Huntsville leads Lincoln by 10, 35-25. Christian Kane up on the point now. River Gosfiner. Gosfiner looking to drive. Back up top to Caleb Kirk. Kirk, left side Gosfiner. Towards the left corner now, Christian Kane. Kane into Jose Aguilar. Aguilar backing his way, and Aguilar in all the way. He'll go on. He's fouled by Goldman. That's Shandon Goldman's 4th personal foul for Lincoln. 2nd team foul against the Wolves. And Jose Aguilar will be at the line. 2 free throw attempts for Huntsville. Aguilar's first free throw attempt on the way. Back iron, no good. Number 31, Caleb Hill into the game now for the Wolves. He replaces Goldman. Goldman out now with 4 personal fouls. Aguilar's second free throw attempt on the way. Got that one. Jose Aguilar is now 3 out of 5 from the free throw line. The senior is up to 17 points on the ball game. And a timeout taken by Tim Rich for Lincoln. It's a full timeout. We'll take it along with them. 5 minutes and 1 second remaining here in the third quarter. Huntsville's on an 8-1 run to start here in the fourth and leads Lincoln 36-25. We're back in just a second. This is Eagle Basketball on Madison County Cable. Five minutes and 1 second remaining here in the third quarter. Here the quarter champions of Shiloh Christian Schools in Springdale in the semifinals of the 2015 1-4A Senior High District Tournament. It's a 36-25 lead for the Huntsville Eagles over the Lincoln Wolves.
31.
Ball being mounted. Dalton Barnum and played to Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship. Right side of the floor now. Pitch towards right corner. Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda still with possession. Castaneda on to Blankenship. Blankenship driving, shooting, and scoring. Garrett Blankenship has 7 points on the game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 36-27, 4:37 remains here in the third quarter. Christian Kane left corner, back up top. River Gosfiner rises for a 3 and hits! Gosfiner with his first 3 of the ball game. He's 5 points on the game now for the junior. 39-27 lead for Huntsville. 4:21 remains in the third. Blankenship driving. Back up top, Dalton Barnum on to Alec Pitts. Right side now, Blankenship on to Ronnie Castaneda. Left wing now, Barnum. Blankenship now right of the point. Blankenship up top now, Barnum. Right side Pitts. Towards the right corner now, Blankenship. Driving on across. Blankenship ducking. Blocked by Kirk into the hands of Aguilar. River Gosfiner heading now to Jack Eaton. Eaton. Back now, Gosfiner 3 shot up. Off the mark, no good. And a foul detected against Huntsville. Against Caleb Kirk. Double Kirk's first personal foul for Huntsville. Second team foul now against the Eagles. 3:48 remains here in the third quarter. Huntsville leads Lincoln by 12 at 39-27. Garrett Blankenship with possession for the Wolves. Tipped away, taken by River Gosfiner. Gosfiner all the way in, yes sir. River Gosfiner up to 7 points on the game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 41-27, 3:25 remains here in the third quarter. Ronnie Castaneda looking to drive. Tipped away, taken away. River Gosfiner has it for Huntsville. Gosfiner still with it, dropping it back to Caleb Kirk. Inside it goes to Kristen Kane. Up top, 3-shot up, Jack Eaton. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Jack Eaton's first 3 of the ball game. He's up to 5 points total. Timeout taking 30 seconds, but Tim Rich for the Wolves will keep it here. 3:07 remains in the third quarter with Huntsville leading Lincoln 44-27. Here's a quick scoring summary. First for the Wolves, Ronnie Castaneda has 6. Cord McCaslin with 1. Alec Pitts has 7. Garrett Blankenship has 7. 2 for Shandon Goldman, 4 for Harrison Swain. For Huntsville, Drew Garrett has 3. River Gosfiner has 7. Jack Eaton with 5. Caleb Kirk with 7. Jose Aguilar with 17. Christian Kane with 3. Reminder, winner of this game will play for the District Tournament Championship tomorrow night at 7 p.m. right back here in Shiloh against the winner of the second boys semifinal. That's between Pea Ridge and Prairie Grove. All 4 of the teams in the semifinals, Huntsville, Lincoln, Pea Ridge, and Prairie Grove, will play in the 4A North Regional Tournament, which starts next Wednesday, February the 25th in Pottsville, just east of Russellville. Gordon of McCaslin with possession. Drops it back to Dalton Barnum. Barnum might have pushed off, but wasn't detected. 3-pointer up by Castaneda is good. Ronnie Castaneda's third 3 of the ball game. He's up to 9 points total. Huntsville leads Lincoln 44-30. There's 2:42 remaining in the third quarter. Ball's in play to Caleb Kirk. On to Jack Eaton. Into Jose Aguilar. Aguilar right back to Eaton. 3-shot up. Short of the mark, no good. Rebound pulled by Barnum for Lincoln. And here comes Dalton Barnum back for the Wolves. On to Ronnie Castaneda. Ball goes on right wing toward McCaslin. McCaslin still with possession. Dropping it back now to Castaneda. Castaneda driving. Ball thrown away to Kristen Kane for Huntsville. Here comes Kane back. On to Jack Eaton. Eaton on to River Gosfiner. Gosfiner into the paint. Pulling up. Offensive foul against Gosfiner. River Gosfiner with his first personal foul for Huntsville. Third team foul now against the Eagles. 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 44-30 lead now for Huntsville over Lincoln. Ball's dropped back now. There's Cord McCaslin in. Blocked away by Jose Aguilar. It will remain Lincoln basketball.
Go, work. Let's go. Nothing easy.
Ball being mounted by the Wolves. Triggered in by Dalton Barnum. Up top, Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda on to Cord McCaslin. Back down to Castaneda. Alec Pitts right corner now, Caleb Hill. Back up top, Barnum. Versus on to Castaneda. On to Hill. Hill stops and pops. No good. Rebound, River Gosfiner for Huntsville. River Gosfiner in the forecourt. Right free throw line, Kristen Kane whipping it into Caleb Kirk. Kirk wheels, shoots. And a foul called on the floor prior to the shot. Against Caleb Hill. Hill with his first personal foul for Lincoln. 3 team fouls now against the Wolves. Ball in play to Caleb Kirk off the window. Yes, sir. Off the assist from Jack Eaton.
Let's go.
Caleb Kirk is into double figures now with 11. Huntsville leads Lincoln 46-30. There's 1:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Ronnie Castaneda. Left side of the floor to Cord McCaslin. Up on the point to Caleb Hill. Right baseline towards right corner now, Castaneda. Castaneda on to Dalton Barnum. Barnum inside Caleb Hill. He shoots a baseline jumper, no good. Rebound pulled by River Gosfiner for Huntsville. 56 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. River Gosfiner with possession. Right free throw on send to Jack Eaton into Jose Aguilar. Aguilar will shoot short of the mark, no good. Rebound pulled by Ronnie Castaneda for Lincoln. Castaneda. Right wing Dalton Barnum on to Caleb Hill. He shoots from 17. No good. Rebound pulled by River Gosfiner for Huntsville. Gosfiner brings it back up to the center circle, and Jim Stafford wants the last shot of the third quarter. That now to Gosfiner. 22 seconds here in the third quarter. River Gosfiner still with possession. Back center circle down Jack Eaton. Caleb Kirk right back to Gosfiner now. Gosfiner still with possession, guarded by Alec Pitts. 10 seconds remaining here in the third. Gosfiner looking to drive. Gosfiner in all the way. Yes, sir! River Gosfiner Up to 9 points on the game now. And the shot at the end of the third off the skill is no good. That's the end of the third quarter. Here from Shiloh Christian Schools here in the semifinals of the 2015 1-4A Senior High District Tournament. 48-30 lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. We're back to the fourth quarter of play in just a second. This is Eagle basketball on Madison County Cable. The Huntsville Eagles outscored the Lincoln Wolves 20-6 in the third quarter, and they hold a 48-30 lead here in the district tournament semifinals of the 2015 1-4A Senior High District Tournament. Heading into the fourth quarter, Alec Pitts will inbound the basketball for Lincoln. In play, Cord McCaslin. Left side, Ronnie Castaneda. Left wing now, Shandon Goldman. On now to McCaslin. Right side, Pitts into Goldman. Goldman spinning, shooting. He'll go on for the and one. Jack Eaton is charged with his first personal foul for Huntsville. 14 fouls now against the Eagles. And Shandon Goldman a chance at an old-fashioned three for Lincoln. Goldman's free throw attempt is up. No good. Rebound pulled by Christian Kane. 4 points on the game now for the 6'9 senior Goldman for Lincoln. Huntsville leads 48-32. 7.5 minutes remaining here in the fourth. Christian Kane, right free throw line, sends Jack Eaton into Jose Aguilar. Up top to Kane. Left corner now, River Gospiner driving, shooting, scoring. River Gospiner into double figures now with 11 points. 50-32 lead. Ball goes inside Pitts. It's out of bounds off the Eagles last. It will remain Lincoln basketball. Ball will be triggered in by Cord McCaslin, right baseline for Lincoln. McCaslin in play to Ronnie Castaneda. Castaneda left side of the floor, Alec Pitts. Up on the point now, McCaslin wheeling on his pivot foot, gets into Castaneda. Castaneda dropping it back to Garrett Blankenship. He shoots and scores it. Garrett Blankenship is up to 9 points on the ball game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 50-34, 6:48 remains there in the fourth quarter. Elbow now, Caleb Kirk back up top, Christian Kane, left side of the floor, Jack Eaton. Eaton up on the point, River Gospiner, three shot up, good! River Gospiner with his second three of the ball game, up to 14 points total. Huntsville leads Lincoln 53-34, 6:27 remains here in the fourth quarter. Shandon Goldman stepping back. Left corner now, Cord McCaslin shoots a three, no good. Rebound pulled by Christian Kane for Huntsville. Kane bringing it ahead now for the Eagles. Right side of the floor, Jack Eaton. Right corner now, Caleb Kirk rises for three. Off the mark, no good. Jose Aguilar with the board. The River Gospiner. Gospiner right back with a three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound pulled by Alec Pitts for Lincoln as we head towards 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 19 points is the lead for Huntsville over Lincoln at 53-34. Ball comes to Shandon Goldman. Goldman fouled on the play.
That's all right, John.
By Jack Eaton. Eaton charged with his second personal foul for Huntsville. They're now 5 team fouls against the Eagles. Ball being mounted on the sideline. This time by Cord McCaslin for the Wolves. And play to Shandon Goldman. Goldman around the screen. Pulls up, shoots a three. No good. Rebound Christian Kane for Huntsville. Kane up the center of the floor for the Eagles. Kane, left side, free throw line extended to River Gospiner. Gospiner skips it right side to Jack Eaton. Eaton three shot up, no good off the front iron. Eaton chases it down for the Eagles. Into Jose Aguilar. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Jose Aguilar with 19 points on the ball game now. 55-34 lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. 5:16 remains fourth quarter. Ronnie Castaneda left of the point now for the Wolves, guarded by River Gospiner. Huntsville man-to-man. Garrett Blankenship driving on across. Blankenship off to Alec Pitts for a three shot. No good off the back iron. Jack Eaton with the long turn for Huntsville. Up ahead to Christian Kane all along. Kane reverse layup shot, no good. Rebound pulled by Ronnie Castaneda. On to Shandon Goldman. Goldman to the hole, shoots it, no good. Goldman with the board and gets it. Shandon Goldman up to 6 points on the ball game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 55-36, 4:40 remains fourth quarter. Jack Eaton with possession. Left corner now, River Gosfiner into Jose Aguilar. Back up top to Caleb Kirk. Kirk into Aguilar. Aguilar wheels, shoots high off the glass and gets it. Jose Aguilar, 21 points on the game now for the senior post. 57-36 lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. 4:16 remains fourth quarter. Here's Ronnie Castaneda with possession. Dropping it back to Alec Pitts. Up on the point now to Garrett Blankenship. Blankenship pulls up from 15. No good. Rebound pulled by Jack Eaton for Huntsville. River Gosfiner brings the ball up for the Eagles into the forecourt. Left wing now Caleb Kirk. Into Jose Aguilar. Aguilar back off to Christian Kane. Right back to Aguilar. Aguilar back to Kane. Up top now to Kirk. Into Aguilar. Aguilar wheels, shoots. Shot's no good. Rebound pulled by Pitts for the Wolves. Alec Pitts ahead now toward McCaslin. McCaslin shoots it. He's fouled on the play by Jose Aguilar. That'll be Aguilar's third personal foul for Huntsville. There are now 16 fouls against the Eagles. And that'll send Cord McCaslin to the line. 2 free throw attempts for Lincoln. McCaslin's first shot on the way, good. Number 11, Dalton Barnum back in the game for the Wolves. Barnum replacing Pitts. Second shot by McCaslin. On the way, back out, no good. Rebound pulled by Christian Kane. Corey McCaslin now 2 out of 4 from the free throw line for both of his points. Huntsville leads Lincoln 57-37. There's 3:31 remaining fourth quarter. Caleb Kirk up on the point. Christian Kane. Kane on to Jackie. Eno Bunley with the basket block from Garrett Blankenship, and Blankenship pulls it out of here on the Ronnie Castaneda. Left wing now, Shandon Goldman. Goldman looking to drive. Goldman and all the way for the dunk. Shandon Goldman up to 8 points on the game. 57-39 lead for Huntsville over Lincoln. 3:07 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Ball goes to River Gosfiner. Left wing now, Jack Eaton. Eaton back up top to Caleb Kirk. Kirk reverses it, Christian Kane. Kane goes it back to Gosfiner now. Back to Kane. Kane on to Jack Eaton towards the right corner. Back up top it goes to Kane. On to Gosfiner just to the left side of the center circle. Right back to Jack Eaton. On to River Gosfiner, 2:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Stop and pop by Gosfiner off the back iron, no good. Rebound Garrett Blankenship for Lincoln. Here comes Shandon Goldman back for the Wolves. Goldman still with it. Left side now Dalton Barnum on the court. McCaslin right of the point. McCaslin on to Shandon Goldman. Goldman spinning. A foul detected. It was on the pass. Jack Eaton is charged with his third personal foul for Huntsville. 17 fouls now against the Eagles. Here comes Alec Pitts back in the game for Lincoln, replacing McCaslin. And Drew Garrett is back in for Huntsville, replacing Jack Eaton. And Shandon Goldman will step to the line with a 1-and-1 opportunity for Lincoln. Goldman's free throw attempt on the way. Good, he'll get the bonus free throw attempt now. Goldman's second shot on the way is good. Shandon Goldman's now 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. He's in the double figures now with 10. Huntsville leads Lincoln 57-41, 2:04 remains here in the fourth quarter. Christian Kane on into the forecourt. Kane pulls up, shoots it, and scores it. Christian Kane up to 5 points on the game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 59-41, 1:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Alec Pitts with possession. Right corner now, Shandon Goldman. Three-pointer up and good. Shandon Goldman with his first 3 of the ball game. He's up to 13 points on the ball game now. Huntsville leads Lincoln 59-44, 1:25 remains here in the fourth quarter. Elbow now, Caleb Kirk. Back up now to River Gosfiner, right back to Kirk. Kirk on to Gosfiner. Right back to Kirk now. Goldman extending the defense now. Kirk back towards the timeline now. Kirk, ball tipped away in the backcourt. Kirk maintaining possession, gets the ball ahead to Garrett. Well, play taken away by Goldman. And here comes Alex Pemberton into the... Alex Pemberton in the game now for Huntsville, replacing by Caleb Kirk. Ball being bound by Dalton Barnum on the sideline. And played Garrett Blankenship back to Ronnie Castaneda. He shoots a three and hits it. Ronnie Castaneda, his 4th-3 of the ball game. He's into double figures now with 12. And a foul detected against Lincoln. Ronnie Castaneda with a 2nd personal foul for Lincoln. 14 fouls against the Wolves. Here comes River Gospel ahead now. Christian Kane. Right corner, Drew Garrett. Back now to Kane. Kane with 38 seconds. Still with possession. Kane on to Jose Aguilar. Aguilar back in out toward the corner. Aguilar. A timeout taken by Jim Stafford for Huntsville. .30-second timeout. Eagles will keep it here with 30 seconds even remaining here in the 4th quarter. 59-47 lead for Huntsville over Lincoln here in the 2015 1-4A District Tournament semifinals. Reminder, the winner of this game will play in the tournament championship game tomorrow night at 7 o'clock against the winner of tonight's 2nd boys semifinal. That'll be between Pea Ridge and Prairie Grove. All 4 of those of the boys teams that made the semifinals, Huntsville, Lincoln, Pea Ridge, and Prairie Grove, all have earned berths into the 4A North Regional Tournament, which starts next Wednesday, February 25th at Pottsville, which is just east of Russellville. Ball will be inbound by Christian Kane. Kane inbounds to the River Goswiener. Goswiener back now to Kane. Kane brings it back up top to Goswiener. Goswiener still with possession. Back now to Kane. Kane dribbles on across back center circle now. Goswiener, 15 seconds now. Goswiener, right sideline, Drew Garrett. Garrett, still with possession. Garrett, ahead now to Goswiener with 5 seconds on to Kane. 3 seconds, on to Alex Pemberton. 3 shot up and no good. But that's the end of the ballgame. The Huntsville Eagles defeat the Lincoln Wolves 59-47. So the Eagles will play for the 1-4A Senior High District Tournament Championship tomorrow night at 7 o'clock against either Pea Ridge or Prairie Grove. So for Charles Kicky Koger, this is Scott Thomas wishing you a good evening from the Court of Champions of Shiloh Christian Schools in Springdale. Huntsville Eagles defeat the Lincoln Wolves 59-47, and we'll talk with you from Shiloh for both the girls and boys district tournament championships. This has been Madison County Cable's coverage of Huntsville Eagle basketball.